Okie dokie, guys. I hope this works. Hope y'all can see. Alright, we're going to make a scrunchie. Say it with me, girls. Scrunchie. This is a jelly roll piece. Hope you can see that. Basically, my scrunchie is going to be about 22 inches by, say, 3 inches. But if you want a poofier scrunchie, you make it bigger. So like 6 inches wide fabric. But this is about 22 inches by 3. Now I'm going to fold it over right sides together and make a nifty, see, right sides together, all the way down, and sew a straight stitch all along that line. I really hope you can see that. I have no way of knowing if you're looking at it or not. Okay, and then we get to the sewing machine. Alright, so straight stitch all the way down, back stitch the beginning, back stitch the end. This is where you go talk amongst yourselves or check your email while I sew. My machine is loud. I hope that didn't wake up the kid. Alright, so trim. You have sewn all along the edge. Now, take your nifty thingy here. Make sure this is recording. Okay, we're recording, just checking. Okay, you take your little safety pin and hook it in. See? And then this is a cool trick. Tuck it in, and then boom, 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 boom. That's my special sound effects, just for Smith. She knows who she is. And you just slide it through. I think there's something called a turning something. I don't know, turning rod, something like that. I think there's a tool that does this, but safety pins are right here, and it's free, so we're gonna go with the safety pin. By the way, this is called making a casing. Excuse me, folks. Ta-da! And out comes your safety pin. Pull it all the way out. La la la, la 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 la. Now you have this nifty long strap of fabric. If you're really so inclined, you could go iron it. I am absolutely not so inclined, so I'm just going to kind of smooth it out with my fingers. Doesn't really matter because it's just a scrunchie for my hair. I'm not a fancy kind of person. Smooth it out if you want. Excuse me. Now you can get your elastic, which I have a big bag of down here. And I have no clue how big this elastic is, but it is little. Let me see. I have a ruler on the wall here. Oh, it's tiny. Like 1/4 inch, even less. I'm not sure. Anyway, how long you cut your elastic is up to you, because can you actually see me? Hi. Depends on how much hair you have. Depends on how much stretch your elastic has. I've been cutting mine between 8 and 10 inches. And that kind of gives you a nice normal, let's see. Okay, I'll show you. This is 8 inches. You see that? And this is 10 inches. The difference? Anyway, so it really just kind of depends. You could take a scrunchy ponytail that you have and fits comfortably and just measure that. So anyway, so I'm going to cut my elastic. My ruler's on my wall. 10 inches. Especially because this is a stretchier, much stretchier elastic. 10 inches is fine. Alright. Now you safety pin again, just like you did with the casing, but you're going to do this to get this in the casing. Safety pin it, insert it in the casing, and start shoving. Now, once you get it kind of in here, you want to hang on to this end so you don't lose it. Okay? I'll try to see if I can do this in 10 minutes or under. I hope so. Although I think I got bumped up to 15 minutes on YouTube. Woohoo, go me. Okay, now slide it through. See? Whoa, it's like magic. Oh. Now, you have your two ends of your elastic. Take the opportunity to stretch it out. Make sure it's not folded over and all crazy like. Don't lose your elastic. You do not want to fish it out of the casing. So, make sure that it's all even and not like all twisted and crazy and weird. And put these two pieces of elastic together, just like so. I hope you can see that. And head over to your machine. And since these are so tiny, I just need a little bit of stitch here. It's kind of a pain to get under your foot here. Use your scissors to get it right where you need to if need be. And you lost it. And you have to try again. This is probably the most aggravating part, is trying to sew this elastic. So, once you get it in there in your machine, I just do one little quickie stitch here to make sure I got it in there. And then just straight stitch the line down. Super loud. Okay, then cut all your threads. And now you have your two pieces of elastic sewn together. Now you have these two raw edges here. Well, that is another nifty thing you do. You just fold over one end. I prefer the cool little end with the name of the fabric, which by the way is Hunky Dory by Moda, in case you were curious. And then you take your raw edge and shove it in the little hole. Just shove it. Just shove it. This part you might need a little help with your scissors. This also helps if you actually do it right in front of your face and not in front of the camera. Okay. So make sure it's all in there. Sounds like my child's getting up. Gotta hurry. Okay. So make sure it's all in there. And then you go sew a straight stitch right there. And this is a good time before you sew to make sure that this is not twisted. Although it's probably going to get twisted as you use it, but you know, just to check. Just to see. Man, I can't wait for my new machine. Okay. You cut all your little threads. And now you have sewn it right here. Make sure you cut all the raw edges. If not, just go over again and then just scrunch it up where you want it. See, like so. And you have a scrunchie. See a scrunchie. Scrunchie. I see your scrunchie. Scrunchie. The end.